This clip has been going mega viral. Grums on X says, this is the way Reddit moderators think. Wikipedia editors too. It's a power trip. So grateful for Grokkapedia. Coming from Reddit Lies, quote, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities. This guy, no offense to people that are losing their hair. This is one of those kind of haircuts where I would say that's a check the hard drive type haircut. This clip is from a video posted by u/stale2000, a former Reddit mod who was just removed as a moderator of r/livestreamfail. There are thousands more moderators like him running Reddit. So we get some insight of an actual Reddit mod. We finally found one, guys. Let's see what they sound like.
And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you're one of the people who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong.
I can't with this. This is the actually meme come to life. You are wrong. Reddit moderators serve a vital importance to society, and I'm going to tell you why we're so important. Fuck out of here.
Reddit moderation does matter. Reddit moderators have control over.
This is like a Saturday Night Live parody skit. This can't even be real. The background even. This is like the background you take in the 80s in grade school with the laser background. What is he doing?
Millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care. Let's just talk about LSF. Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF.
So LSF is live stream fails, and it is so heavily moderated, and there's so much good content that gets just shoveled out and thrown away because it doesn't fit the Reddit moderator ideology over there. And it is a complete shit show because of it, because the power has gone to the heads of these people and they think that there's some sort of like holding a high political position of power. People are like, bro, no one cares. Go away.
Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because
we are the puppet masters. We can make you popular and we can destroy you. He really believes this too. That's the funniest part about all of it.
Some clip went viral about like something bad that they did. I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them.
Oh, okay. No different than literally posting videos on YouTube and crying to YouTube with the copyright system saying, YouTube, take it down. That hurts our image. That makes us look bad. What?
An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch.
So he has let the power go to his head to the point of thinking he should be signing autographs to people at conventions. Think about that for a second.
Partially because at the time, LSF was indeed being used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. Deservedly so, by the way. To summarize,
he can't even edit a video, by the way. That's hysterical.
Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers.
I can't with this guy. Just every freeze frame is gold. This is insanity. We finally get insight to a Reddit mod, and this is who they are. It's literally exactly what you thought it was. Not beating any allegations.
Not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence. I mean, if not for the world, at least over your $50 billion company, maybe if you gave them actual support, it could go from 50 billion to 100 billion. I mean, it certainly deserves to be that high up for how much traffic Reddit gets. And this,
we're so important. We're the ones that are creating 50 million people coming to our site. And if you would just work with us and our propaganda and what we're allowing, what we're not, and just bend the knee to what we say, we could get double the amount of people. Yes, you're right, sir. More people will come to your platform when you control everything and decide what's allowed and what's not, because that's what people are going to want. They don't want the freedom of speech and an open conversation. They don't want a soapbox to talk on. They want to be told what's allowed and what's not. You're absolutely right. Holy shit, this is insane. I said, that's one of them hard drive check comb overs. John Douglas, they should be treated like dog shit stuck to the bottom of your shoe. Maul says, I'm both not surprised a Reddit mod looks like and absolutely astonished he was filming a video of himself looking like that and confirming the stereotype. Punish Cupid says, they could all be replaced by something like Grok 100%. Yep. Grok would be infinitely better than the average Reddit mod. Here it is. This is what I was talking about. We found him with the comb over and everything. Actually. That's amazing. This Kazana says, why am I not surprised that this was the top mod of r/livestreamfail? Bros created generational damage for Reddit mods. If it wasn't bad enough already, Lamau. I got to tell you too, like, I can't speak for anyone else. I can only speak from my experience going to Reddit and why I don't go there anymore. Unless it's like the only place for something specific that I need to cover and talk about, which is rare, but it does happen. My experience with Reddit is, oh, hey, I wanted to discuss this topic that you're talking about. Oh, that doesn't fall in line with the ideologies of the moderators. Banned, kicked, booted. But I didn't do anything wrong or say anything. What? And it would be bad enough if it was just like one or two times, but it's like every time. Any time I go to any kind of thread in Reddit anywhere and I try to have a conversation, they're like, oh, we see you have negative karma points or whatever the fuck they go with. I'm like, I don't even know how this works. Just because I take a standpoint of anti whatever they're pushing over there, I get downvoted to hell anytime I say something. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm still going to say it though. If I have something to talk about, at least this is how I used to. I don't talk there anymore. I reached the breaking point where I'm like, okay, I learned for myself that Reddit's not even worth going to for anything ever. And they did it to themselves because of the moderation. So I find it classic that this dude with his odd comb over is claiming that if people just allowed them to moderate more people would go there. I don't think the moderators understand that people look at Reddit as like a social media town square, or at least at one point in time, they used to look. It's not that anymore. And that's because of that, that's why people are leaving it and not going back to it ever. So Reddit has a massive problem, and it's the moderators. And the power of these moderators has gone directly to their heads to the point of insanity, where they actually take to a video and say these things thinking that it's normal and that people are just going to accept it and go with it and allow them to do whatever the hell they want to do. It's crazy. It's Endeviant. How this Reddit mod thinks is how every localizer, every Wikipedia editor, all of them, man, they all think they're gods. Ridiculous. Great point. Great point. These are the people that are destroying actual free speech online. The people in control, the people that can ban people or block people, the people that can make people bend the knee and say, hey, if you say something like this, it is not allowed here. You need to join our cult. You need to be one with us, which in a weird way kind of strikes me as a very like left-leaning way to go about life, as opposed to, hey, let's talk about things and have a conversation. It's you have to think like this or else you're not welcome here. It's wild to me. And people told me about Reddit, by the way. And like full disclosure, I wasn't like super knowledgeable about it. I had to learn for myself because people are like, don't go to Reddit. Don't even bother with it. I'm like, oh, how bad could it be? And I went over there. I was like, oh my God, what the hell is this place? This is insanity. And now we see with these people. This is, by the way, classic. Getting the fries in the bag. That's amazing. Hair explains it all, and nobody notices. Trust me, bro. We notice. Why aren't those guys replaced by AI yet? This is absolutely how I perceived every Reddit mod. Bro stood on business. Honestly, gotta respect it. But yeah, we now have insight to a Reddit mod of who they actually are. The proof is out there. The secret's exposed, and everyone's like, yeah, that's exactly what we thought it was all along. Nothing's new. You're not surprising anyone. Arch Enemy says, I must have missed Reddit in the good old days because I heard it was cool 15 years ago. I'd say, yeah, that's about the time frame where it was like pretty open and straightforward. There was no like banning of conversations or anything. I first heard about it probably about 12 years ago when one of my friends / coworkers told me about it. And I was like, what is Reddit? And he's like, it's basically like the internet all together in one place. I was like, what? That sounds great. How did I never hear about this? And then I go to it and I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess this is like the place people go for stuff. No, not anymore. Not anymore. It was pretty good during Gamergate, says Sergeant Sapient. Yep. Batman says, Reddit was gullible back then and were a huge hub for Obama to get elected. Makes sense. Fatty says, Reddit was never cool. We went there after the Dig exodus in 2010 and knew it sucked even then, but there was nowhere else comparable to Dig. I don't even know what Dig is. Light Ferret on Kick. There never really was a good old days for Reddit. It was low effort, even in the beginning. The Reddit meme was there at the beginning. Well, that makes sense.